All right, welcome back, everybody. This is going to be a quick 7-card spread for everybody who is the sun sign of Cancer. And unlike the year the head spread, this is just going to go a little bit more in detail. So how I'm going to do it this month is I am going to quickly go over the cards just like I did last month for the January spread. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of look back at my notes because I kind of keep an eye on it. And I will take a look at my notes and I will kind of compare the 2 months to see if something that may have shown up is going to pass or it might drag out. Okay, Cancer? Hopefully that makes sense. I'm having a hard time multitasking here apparently today. So shuffling and talking at the same time is obviously not doing me too good. Spirit, can you please guide us on what Cancer needs to be aware of for the month of February, please? Oh, don't want to do too many. It's getting a little crazy with it. All right, let me check to see that you can in fact see the cards and we'll start your reading, okay? Okay, so we have a little lighting issues, but I think that you'll be able to at least see the cards here, all right? So we're gonna go with our, excuse me, our first card, which is our moon card. And this card's gonna talk about your home and inner emotional life. So close to the candle, I'm struggling to turn it over. The candle's my guide to make sure it stays in the video. So that's what it's there for, if you're wondering. So here we have the Knight of Pentacles and it is in reverse. So this is pretty much telling us, Cancer, that either you're gonna personally deal with some stupidity, exaggeration, or dishonesty. Either you're gonna deal with that personally with yourself, or you're gonna deal with that in your home life. So Cancer, you can kind of take that to what works best for you when it comes to that. Okay, if it's something that you need to deal with for yourself, maybe you're exaggerating things a little bit more than you should, or maybe you're dealing with someone who's doing that. The card isn't quite clarifying that. Maybe once we see the other cards, maybe we can better clarify, but that is what I'm seeing right at this time. Also, I'm just going to say that it's best to give it a rest for now. So if there is some kind of conflict or something going on at home, Cancer, just kind of give it maybe just give it a rest, give it a break, okay? That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Our next card is going to be our Mercury card, and this is going to be your work and business issues card. Okay, so here we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And this is pretty much telling you that you are going to miss an opportunity at work and that you're going to deal with some laziness and greed. So once again, Cancer, whether that's you acting that way or if you're dealing with someone who's acting that way at work. We'll move on to our next card. Our next card is our Venus card, and this is going to be your relationship card. Or with somebody, so it could be someone that you're in with romantically, or you're looking for to be with romantically, or it could be a very close friend or a family member. So just kind of take that in mind when I tell you what this card means, and you can see where it fits best in your life. Okay, Cancer? first I gotta see what the card is. And we have the Two of Swords here. And let's see. So the Two of Swords is pretty much telling you that there's some indecision here, Cancer. I'm seeing some indecision. There's possible for some difficulties. There might be some gossip going around about someone you care about. But I'm going to say it's best to use your head right now when it comes to relationships. If there is gossip going around about somebody that you really care about, maybe talk to them about it instead of just going with what the gossip says, okay? That's kind of the path that I'm going down at this moment for this card. We're going to move on to our next card, which is our Sun card, and this is going to be your goals card. Okay, and here we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is telling you that your goal is to have a clever mind and to be a problem solver. So this month, that's kind of your theme and your goal is to think with your mind. Excuse me, use your mind here and be clever. Our next card is our Mars card, and this is going to be your conflicts, challenges, and difficulty card. So we're going to have some conflicts and challenges. And here we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And this is saying that we're dealing with some selfishness here, Cancer. Aggressive, possibly someone who's being aggressive or you're being aggressive, and some insecurities. So that is going to be kind of your challenge for the month. Our next card is our Jupiter card, and this is going to be your growth and development card. Okay. So here we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. You have a lot of reverse cards here, Cancer. And let's see, what is it telling me here? It's saying that you're going to learn from a missed opportunity. So, yeah, this is kind of tying hand in hand with the Page of Pentacles here, telling you that an opportunity is missed. But this card, the Ace of Wands in reverse, is saying that you're going to learn and grow from that. Okay, Cancer? So, yeah, it does stink to miss something that might be, good for us. However, I feel like because we're learning from it, that this is going to be a good thing. Even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. Okay, Cancer? I know sometimes our lessons don't feel so nice, or they're not so nice. Our next card is our Saturn card, and this is where you're going to need some restraint and control, okay? Okay. So here we have the Strength card. And so this is pretty much telling you that not to let the fear get the best of you, okay, Cancer? You need to face any difficulties without fear, and you really need to believe in yourself, okay? So really quick, now that I've seen all the cards, I'm just going to kind of go by, take a look at them here and see if there's like anything that's really sticking out for me, Cancer, that you need to think about for the month of February. So, so here what I'm kind of seeing is that, yeah, the strength is really coming out. You really need to not let fear get in the best of you, Cancer. That's really kind of sticking out at me, that card right now, and that you really need to believe in yourself. Just to kind of sum it up, you might be dealing with some stupidity, exaggeration, dishonesty. Just give it a rest for right now, Cancer. That's the best thing you can do. And you have two cards that are saying missed opportunity. Okay, and it's going to be in the work sense, so something to do with your work or business life here, but you're going to learn and grow from that. So basically, even if it stinks for the month of February, you might be happy about it in March, okay? And when it comes to your Venus card, your relationship card, my biggest thing is not to listen to gossip. Use your head, not to listen to gossip. Once again, don't let fear get in the way. Sometimes it's hard for us to show our feelings. And be vulnerable, okay, Cancer, but maybe not let fear get in the way of that. Maybe you need to, use the strength to talk to somebody, to communicate somebody that you're close with, that you might be hearing some gossip about, okay? And, your goal this month is really to have a clever mind and be a problem solver. If something's happening at home or in the love life or even your work life, you problem solve it, learn from it. And I really feel like you're going to, Cancer. And then last but not least, discuss the Queen of Wands one more time. You might be dealing with selfishness and aggressive and insecurities. And this might go hand in hand with the fact that someone you love or is close to is being indecisive. They don't really know what they want. So that makes complete sense to me, Cancer. Okay? So, yeah, I'm going to just look really quick to see what you had for January to see if any of this is flowing. Because so far with my others, they kind of really flowed. So let me just, if I was smart, I would have had this up. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is last month you were feeling overwhelmed in the home life. You were feeling burnt out and pressure. And now you're going to deal with, possibly some exaggeration, dishonesty, stupidity. So, that that might be why you're feeling a little burnt out, Cancer, is maybe your kids are driving you nuts if you have children, or someone you live with is driving you crazy. That very well could be the case here. That's kind of what I'm sensing right now. And last month for your Mercury card, it was pretty much telling you that, you need to find the balance and that you're ending some problems at work and you had some victory in a situation. You'll have to let me know, Cancer, if that happened, if something happened in your work life that kind of was like, oh, finally, the end of our problems. Now, the Page of Pentacles is telling you that, you may miss an opportunity, but that doesn't mean that there's going to be problems necessarily, okay? And let's see. So for your relationship card, your Venus card, last month you had a small success and happiness, and it's advised to be more active and the changes will be better. Were you active in your relationships, Cancer? So, yeah, and then here this month you're going to have some indecision and difficulties and not to listen to the gossip. So, yeah, last month you had a little bit of a step forward. You might feel like you have a step back with somebody this month. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, okay? And let's see. So for your Sun card, your goal was to not let others control you. Okay? So, and then this month, it's telling you that you have to have a clever mind and be a problem solver. And I do feel like that King of Swords in your Sun position is being very helpful with what is going on. It feels like that is the right card for that position. Okay, Cancer? And for your Mars card for last month, you had, let's see, you had that you were being impatient, or you're going to deal with an impatient situation, maybe a failed investment, and hopefully you didn't make any new investments. It's what the cards kind of told you last month. And this month there's going to be some selfish and insecurities, which once again, I feel goes hand in hand with that relationship card with the Two of Swords. And your Jupiter card for last month was recognition. It's time to finish tasks and start new ones. Hopefully you worked on that. And this month is saying, yeah, you may be missing an opportunity, but you're going to learn from this. So something's happening in your workplace that you're really going to learn from. Okay, Cancer? And last month for your Saturn card, it was telling you to avoid the conflict, to get the facts. So, and that the period is going to end soon. So I feel like that is going to be over for you for the month of February, Cancer. I do believe that that is going to be over. And seeing the Strength card in that position this month, you know, it's just you got to believe in yourself and not to let fear get the best of you. Okay? So I really hope that this helped you, Cancer. Let me know what you think. And hopefully this helps you for the month of February. And stay tuned because in a little bit we'll have your predictions for March. Okay? See you then.